let's get it going. No off limits, no slow rolling. Podcast, let the truth drop. Start the countdown, we ain't gonna stop. Start the countdown, we ain't gonna stop. Mike's hot, set the tone. Lily's in the booth, claiming the throne. Podcast, you already know. Turn it up loud, let the truth get thrown. Hit record, let's get it going. No off limits, no slow rolling. Podcast, let the truth drop. Start the countdown, we ain't gonna stop. Hit record, let's get it going. No off limits, no slow rolling. Podcast, let the truth drop. Start the countdown, we ain't gonna stop. Hit record, let's get it going. No off limits, no slow rolling. Podcast, let the truth drop. Start the countdown, we ain't gonna stop.
Alright mates, let's have a chinwag about Jake Flores, a bloke who has somehow managed to fail at everything he's put his grubby mitts on, yet still reckons he's some kind of essential voice in comedy and politics. Jake wants you to believe he's a radical, a revolutionary, a punk rock socialist comic taking the fight to the man.
Hey dude, that's a quick question. You Jack Flores? Are you?
Who are you?
I'm just somebody. Are you Jack Flores?
Why are you asking?
Are you really?
Tell me why you're asking, I'll tell you whether I am.
Were you the dude who ate the cum cookie on fucking stream and shit? Dude, everyone on fucking camera saw you eat a fucking cookie covered in your own cum. Or I don't know, was it yours?
Jealous?
No, it's just like, it was freaking gross.
You wanna try some?
No, but that's amazing. So why the fuck are you here in LA in some fucking UCLA protest when everyone knows you're just like a fucking weirdo who fucking eats cum? God damn, that is fucking weird, bro. Why the fuck are you here at UCLA? You're not another student here, bro. You didn't even go to UCLA. Dude, there's like footage of you on camera eating a fucking cum cookie, man.
Are you for real?
Yes! Look up Jack Flores, cum cookie.
You're a pervert, bro.
Yeah, you're a fucking sex pest pervert. Why the fuck are you in this movement, bro?
In reality, he's a cautionary tale, a perfect storm of self-sabotage, delusions of grandeur, and torching every possible bridge until all that's left is an echo chamber of other washed-up chuds nodding along. Let's start with his comedy career, if we can even call it that. Jake started in the Austin comedy scene, then scuttled off to New York, presumably because he thought he was too flash for Texas. He even made it to the finals of NBC's Stand Up for Diversity in 2007. That's a solid start. Except Jake never moved past that point. Why? Because instead of honing his craft, building relationships, and actually getting better, he decided his real calling was being a professional Twitter loudmouth. And that's where we get to his biggest failure, himself. Jake's the guy who constantly bites the hand that feeds him, then acts stunned when no one wants to invite him to dinner. He was mates with guys like Nick Mullen, Louis J. Gomez, Ian Fidance, and heaps of other comedians who went on to build actual careers. And Jake, he burned every one of those bridges. Why? Because in his head, being morally superior was more important than being funny or even remotely likable. Take his little spat with Nick Mullen. They used to be mates. Hell, Jake was even on Cumtown a few times. But once Nick started winning at life, Jake turned on him, painting him as some secret conservative or reactionary, because apparently making jokes without running them through a leftist purity committee is an unforgivable crime. Then there's Louis J. Gomez. Jake was once in that circle too, before deciding he was above Legion of Skanks and their style of comedy. Now, instead of working with one of the biggest independent comedy networks, he's just another bitter Twitter reply guy, hurling insults from the cheap seats. And let's not forget Ian Fidance, who at one point just straight up called Jake a failure and told him to keep his name out of his mouth. When even Ian Fidance is sick of your shit, you've seriously cocked it up. But maybe the funniest part of all this is Jake's self-inflicted internet humiliations. Like the time he got Homeland Security sent to his flat because he was doing performative anti-ICE Twitter activism, or the fact that the most infamous thing about him isn't even his comedy, it's the time he was in a BDSM fetish video where he ate his own cum. That happened. Before you ask, nah, you cannot simply move past that. That's Jake's legacy now, not being a brilliant comic or being a respected political thinker, just being the bloke who ate his own jizz and tried to spin it as a win. You'd think a chud would have the self-awareness to take an L on that one. Jake's whole life is just one long, self-inflicted loss streak, and it all stems from the fact that he genuinely believes he's smarter than everyone else. He thinks he's an intellectual, a leftist philosopher, a revolutionary comedian, but in reality, he's a bitter, unsuccessful middle-aged man who has alienated every friend, burned every bridge, and achieved absolutely nothing outside of being a walking PSA on how not to do comedy. Jake Flores is what happens when delusion meets self-righteousness meets wasted talent. And if there's one lesson to take from his story, it's this: don't be like Jake Flores. Be the type of chud your mum would be proud of. Thanks for watching Podcast with me, Alan Aikawa. I hope you think I'm cool. I hope you think I'm chill. See you in the future, chuds.
Invite them in your life.
Yeah, like be a part of, when you start associating with BPD girls.
Right.
Sal's favorite show is The Leftovers.
Because it's about a woman. It's about a woman who, like, is able to, that men are just like driven to, like, they go crazy for, and she'll start dating them, and then in the, as the guy will date her, she has like whatever this effect is where it causes him to like brutally murder her and dismember her.
Oh shit.
And then she comes back to life and grows herself back, and in the process of doing that drives him crazy.
Whoa.
And drives him into like killing himself. And so it's basically just like, the kind of women that Robbie and Drew are attracted to.
I can't tell if Andrew have the same taste or if he just takes on my crushes as also his own.
No, I think you're both are just damaged in very similar ways.
Because I have the same impulse. Like they are spellbinding. They're mesmerizing, these crazy bitches, and you just have to say to yourself, like,
thanks, Panda.
You got to keep them at a distance, man. You start trying to, have that part of your life, dude, and it's the kind of, it'll drive you to like want to hurt yourself. Those kinds of women.
Oh, you're saying YouTube will take you down? I thought you said white women will take you down.
That is true too.
What does this mean?
I don't know.
I don't know.
You've always been the caretaker.
I really want to know though.
Yeah, what does that mean, fartist?
I don't know what that means.
What's that noise also, by the way?
Oh, I was tapping my fingers.
Oh, cool. You're stimming.
Sorry, yeah. No, I got the rhythm.
Yeah, you gotta let the
I got the rhythm of the night.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I hope this date goes good and that my penis works.
Is she crazy?
No, she actually doesn't seem that crazy. I mean, maybe.
Robbie, she's a woman, so the answer is yes.
Would a woman who practices clowning be crazy, Dalton?
No.
Oh, God.
Of course not.
Yeah. She gonna show up to the day wearing cat ears.
That'd be awesome.
No, that would not be awesome.
That'd be pretty cool.
That's how you know this
He plays Overwatch, and I was like, you should put on the cat ears and do a Twitch about it.
Hell yeah, dude.